episode of Spartacus has aired. So sad to have to say that. As you can imagine, I have tons and tons and tons of things to say before I stop talking about this wonderful show. Let's do this! I'm sure you guys are going through lots and lots of emotions right now and haven't totally processed everything you've watched yet. I had to watch this episode twice to really let it sink in. First time, I was such a ball of nerves. Every single scene that anybody had any fight with anyone, I would be like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, they're gonna die, oh I can't deal with it, I can't deal with it. The second time I watched it, because I knew what was going to happen, I could really watch and let it sink in, and it was beautiful. I mean, some of those scenes and moments, oh yeah. First moment I want to mention is I am Spartacus moment. How amazing was this opening when you have Gannicus just saying I am Spartacus and you just go, what? And you're just so excited that this is happening, and then you see everybody saying I'm Spartacus. Finally, you see Spartacus shouting at you, I am Spartacus, and oh, you know you're in for a treat. I had chills. The next thing I want to mention is it was kind of creepy how Crassus kept the face of Tiberius. I'm not sure if that's something that really happened in those times. I think it was just creepy because you're like, ooh, Tiberius. The next thing I want to mention is the Agron and Nazir scene where Nazir made him shield and sword so it would work with his injuries. It was such a sweet moment and just one of the many that happened before the battle. I also thought it was interesting that Gannicus sort of predicted his fate at the beginning of the episode by saying, I am the martyr upon cross. Yep, definitely had no idea how true that was gonna be. Speaking of sweet moments, the Gannicus and Sibel scene was just absolutely adorable. So sweet. When he tells her that she saved him, of course that touched me. Of course it touched me. Kind of bittersweet, but still beautiful. Another scene that I absolutely loved was the gratitude scene where everybody's thanking Spartacus for everything he has done for them. I don't think we had seen anything like that before, and I just thought it was a perfect moment to have it. Next is the moment we've all been waiting for. Crassus and Spartacus finally meet face to face. Except I think we all thought it was gonna be through battle at first, but they have a nice little discussion. It was a really great scene to have them actually have a conversation before they have to face each other in battle. It was a nice twist. I didn't expect them to meet face to face in that way. And the final moment I want to mention is Crassus finding out about Corey killing Tiberius. Wow. That was one intense scene. I didn't really expect him to find out because it seemed like they had set it up so that he wouldn't find out, but it definitely led to an amazing scene with Crassus shattering the mask of Tiberius and apologizing to Corey and telling her that she wouldn't suffer again like this, which was a lie. Not happy about that. Still a great moment, but those are just little moments that led to what we have all been waiting for, and that is the final battle. Wow. It was epic. I absolutely love the beginning when Spartacus's army just kind of start running and then he stops them. They all stop at the same time and they just like stand in position and they just hold for Crassus's army to fall into their trap. I did not see that coming. That was so cool. And then they lift those things so they can actually cross the hole and go fight. Oh my god. It's like my mind was blown. I was like, oh my god, this is like crazy. And then you get the confrontation between Spartacus and Crassus, and then you have the moment where Spartacus jumps and throws Crassus off of his horse. So amazing. And he would have totally killed him quite a few times actually if Crassus's men hadn't saved him. And then as the Romans are trying to save Crassus and you see him running up that hill and slaughtering all those Romans there, and then he's just kind of looking at Crassus like, what bitch? Your turn. I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is so good! And then they fight, but of course we knew Crassus was gonna survive. We knew Spartacus couldn't kill him, and he gets wounded pretty bad. And Crassus would have killed him if it wasn't for Nazir and Agron. I don't know about you, but I was like, oh thank God. I did not want Crassus to be the one to end Spartacus's life. I was like, no, you cannot kill him like this. Unfortunately, as we expected, there were tons of casualties on the rebel side, including Lugo, Castus, Saxa, Navia, and Gannicus. That leads me to talk about the final moments of the episode and Gannicus on a cross. I was not ready for this. First of all, when I saw him going down in battle, I would be like, no, Gannicus cannot die. But I think I would have rather him fall on battlefield than just see him on this cross. I mean, that was just too much. It was so hard to watch. I was like, why would you do this to me? Why? So yeah, it's just, And then they made it worse by showing me Animeus and having that last scene where Gannicus sees himself in the arena and smiles. It's like, just rip my heart out. Just take it. So that was an emotional scene. But Gannicus wasn't the only one who ended up on a cross, and that was a big surprise for me. Kore was also put on a cross. What? What happened to the "you will never suffer again, I promise" type of thing? Crassus actually was kind of upset about that. I mean, poor Kore. I really didn't expect that at all, and kind of made me hate Crassus even more, which I didn't think was possible. That leads me to the final scene with the remaining rebels on the mountain saying goodbye to Spartacus. I think at this point we're already all pretty much in tears. Of course, it was a very touching scene. I didn't want Spartacus to die, but I figured he might. I was at least happy that he died with the people that he helped free. I thought that was a nice touch. That scene, of course, was very emotional, and I love that they had the sky kind of go dark when he dies. But more importantly, Nagron lives! Another surprise, because I honestly thought maybe one of them survives, but I never thought the two of them would make it. At least there's that. At least there's some hope, which is what I really wanted. I mean, I would have liked Gannicus to survive, but I really wanted some hope. And having Nagron and Nazir at least survive made up for some of the heartache from this episode. It was a good ending, and I loved how the credits gave tribute to all the characters that appeared throughout the seasons of Spartacus, and all the way to the end you see Andy Whitfield saying, "I am Spartacus." That was really sweet. And that concludes my final review for Spartacus. Wow, what a ride. I'm sure you guys have tons and tons and tons of things to say, and I could not wait to hear it. So leave all your thoughts in the comments below. I'm really looking forward to reading them. Also, I wanted to take this time to say a big thank you to you guys. Thank you to anyone who has watched, liked, commented on my Spartacus reviews. It has been so much fun. I have loved sharing my love for the show with you and reading your comments. You made watching this show even more fun, if that's even possible. So thank you. I am currently in denial that it's over because I just don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. Well, that's not true. I know what I will be doing. Even though I won't be reviewing Spartacus anymore, I will be reviewing some new shows. I haven't decided exactly what I'm gonna do, but if you're interested in watching more of my reviews for other TV shows, I will be putting up a video soon letting you guys know some of the shows I'm thinking of reviewing and asking for suggestions, so make sure to keep an eye out for that. You probably know the drill by now, but if you could please like this video, click the like button below. That would be really cool. Make sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss any of our upcoming videos. I think this is it. Thank you so much for watching my Spartacus reviews. I hope you enjoyed them. I hopefully will see you soon. Bye! Nivea is alive! If you watched my teaser time, if you watched the previews that Starz released, you already knew that she was going to be back. And you knew she was going to be bringing Crix's head to Spartacus.